Hi, my name's Fred Schultz and I'm here with my wife Shannon and my daughter Alina in this tiny house. It's right on 10 square meters, so it's 5.4 meters long and 2.5 meters wide, goes up 4.3 meters, and it took me about 3 years in the designing off and on in SketchUp, and then about 1.5 years not all building steady for that period with friends, but mostly myself.
I think I'd seen pictures of them on the internet, but I hadn't really heard of the tiny house movement or people aspiring to live in a tiny house. I think my first reaction was, that's nice, dear, you can keep doing that. I didn't think, oh goody, count me in. I guess I liked it too, that it was environmentally friendly. Like I thought, yeah, that fits for me.
Well, this is my tiny house, and it's an off-the-grid tiny house, which means that we use solar panels to charge the batteries, and everything works off of either the DC for the lights, the direct current side, or we have an inverter that's in this converted ute box. It's at the front, and that produces the alternating current, regular 240, like a regular mains in a house. This tiny house has a double skin, so there's a radiant barrier between the corrugated steel and then the plywood, which it forms the bracing against the studs. The trailer's rated to just under 4.5 ton. Yeah, so let's go inside and have a look around. So this is the what we call the chill space. It's basically our lounge where we just chill out, and I've got storage underneath that pulls out here. It also has a table just below the loft, and this comes down for a big dining room table and goes further down and locks in, and that becomes a bed. We've got another little table over here, which is a breakfast table. We use this quite a bit. So this is sort of our kitchen space, or the grand room, as a lot of people talk about in a tiny house, because you got all that head height. And just moving around, this is the wood heater that heats our space and is also our hot water heater. Pretty conventional sink, really. This is drawers there, and this is the fridge, which comes out here. That's a 72-liter Esky style fridge. This is an alcohol stove and an oven. Might take you into the bath and the toilet area. Right, so this is the toilet. It's a composting toilet. So I'm gonna just step inside the tub. It's a big Japanese style tub. It's quite deep. All three of us can get in here. All right, so head up here to our main loft. So this is where we sleep. The bed is a regular queen size width and a double length. There's a lot of different reasons for the tiny house. It just seemed to coalesce around affordability, but that wasn't the whole thing. It's really about living in a way that was consistent with my values. I hope people feel inspired that they can dream something up and do it, and build it themselves and with the help of their family and friends, or have me help them build it.
I hope people can feel the love. There's a lot of love in the design, and there's a lot of love in the house, and there's a lot of love in living in it.
I've been very affected by the idea of the Lakota Indian. When they make a decision, when the elders make a decision, a good decision is one that is where you look at the effect on the land out to the 7th generation, and we are so not doing that. As I think about my daughter Alina and her children, I think, well, I would like her to be proud, that this was the guy who at least tried, tried to do something.